Any tips to be financially free as a young man and start working?
Yeah, start flipping at a bigger level. If you understand the fundamentals of flipping, everything is deal flow and everything is deal making. And what you're doing is you have a margin. So figure out businesses and endeavors where you can have a bigger margin and a bigger cut for the time that you're investing, and you'll make more money. So you have already you've understood the law of arbitrage. Now you need to be able to multiply and maximize it. And that comes from pursuing bigger deals. So if you want confidence in bigger deals, get in the room with people that do bigger deals, show that you want to work, put yourself in a situation where you learn, and you'll start maximizing your time.
All right. Michael again says, hi, look at another guy, Nate. Did you see the pink thong in the background? It belongs to my mother.
I think we should let Michael continue tipping and not read his.
Daniel says, the myth on breakfast changed my life. It's nuts how I feel I was placeboed into eating soon as I wake up. Consciously eating has shown me I don't need very much very often. Best fasting tips.
Best fasting tip, Nate?
No, you know what's hilarious?
Here, leave the comment up real quick.
Yeah, he's like the myth of breakfast. I used to be one of the biggest, and he knows, he can attest to it.
He was a fucking pig at breakfast.
Bro, it was so bad. It was so bad, guys. Waffles, pancakes, Captain Crunch, you name it, bro.
Gallon of milk, bro, is disgusting.
No, dude,
it
was
worst.
Bad. But it was the most important meal of the day, and I never stopped and questioned that, bro. Like, who told me that? My mom. Okay, who told her that?
Yeah,
some motherfucker in his house writing his book, convincing. Bro, it's amazing.
I didn't know either, bro.
Bro, nobody knows, bro.
Wow.
Best fasting tip: if you
start with intermittent fasting.
Start with intermittent fasting. Sparkling water is really good to keep you kind of full when you feel hungry, and don't have the foods in your house that you shouldn't have. They're going to tempt you to break your fast or break your diet. So don't have temptation nearby.
I concur to agree.
Okay, we were shout out to Emmanuel Ramirez for joining. Remember, shout out to you. So we were at dinner yesterday, right? We're speaking about a few topics about e-commerce, money, investing, health, and all that stuff. We spoke about the crazy Asian story.
Oh yeah. So
what is that?
Yeah. So I've been to 46 countries now. So my goal is to visit every country in the world. I think if you have the ability to visit the entire map, right? Because you've already beat the main kind of quest. Now you're already like focused just on living side quests. It's really kind of, and I like being in a situation where I like to travel. When I went to Singapore in 2019, we're talking about like, fuck you money, right? Because I see how people play here in Miami and things of this nature. It's cool. It's fun money. It's good money. But when you go to Singapore, that's money. So let me tell you the story. So I'm with my boys. We got to a club, and and I don't know if it's cultural. I don't know how it works, but basically you can bid for the stage girls, not stage girls as in strippers, but the cocktail waitresses to come and drink with you, right? So we're in a situation where we go to a club with some of my boys, and they start a bidding war, right? Because it's a tip on how much they want to tip or bid for this girl to come and just drink, like drinks, just do some drinks. Bid starts at $200. So I think it's like this blonde looking Japanese girl. Starts at $200, $400, $800, $1,000, $4,000, $10,000, $20,000. So this is people bidding actively, different tables. So now it's a dick contest of who can bid the highest to have this girl basically come and just slam some shots with you. Final bid.
What?
80,000 Singaporean dollars paid on the fucking card right there in front of everybody for this Japanese blonde girl to come and sip some cocktails with you. That is some real fuck you money. So when you see all these people flexing bullshit online, you see Miami, you see this shit, just know that somewhere on the other side of the world, there's this crazy rich Asian just dropping 80 G's to have some random cocktail waitress drink a couple sips with them.
Context.
Context is definitely there, but that's an L, bro. Just to get her to sip drinks with you, that's an L, bro.
Is it an L though? Is it an L if you can drop something like if it was a lollipop?
It probably felt
okay. Let me give you a context.
In perspective,
let me give you
for him,
perspective.
It's
if
nothing.
you gave a girl $10 to like take a shot with you, it wouldn't make a difference.
I mean, I wouldn't, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not saying in the sense of like giving it to them to force them, but as a tip. Because that's what it is.
Okay,
You're
a tip, yeah, a tip, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's an 80G tip to convince the girl to come drink with you. It's fucking nuts, G.
Oh, okay. If you put it in the tip frame, yes, but to
Context.
literally, however, like just come drink with you, that's a L, bro. Okay.
Massive L.
I wonder what people are saying about that.
Ray says not. Okay, so he won't listen. Yeah, bro. If you won't listen, then it will make sense. Keelan, thank you, Nate. And chance you can name another good meal. Your name one. Michael says, "Hey, look." Okay, cool. He's the guy again, though. Shout out to Waifu Watchers in the chat.
What up, waifu?
Don Marco.
G.
Waifu Watchers man says, "How much money should I get set aside for waifu figures?" Yes,
I would say you need at least 10K a month.
10K a month, bro. Yo, I got asked on Nate. Since you love a girl, would you get a waifu?
I've been thinking about it.
There you go. Cool. So I guess the next question is, Luke, for me at least. Luke, what would be your best advice for somebody that doesn't know where to start? They're in school or maybe out of school, looking for a path to follow. What should they do? Should they look at research regarding getting like a new job or, getting to like a skill? What should they do in your opinion?
They need to be intentional, right? So you need to have a goal. You need to have an end objective for everything that you do. So when you wake up in the morning, why the fuck are you waking up? Are you just waking up? You go to your job. Okay, why are you going to your job? If you ask most people have no goal. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they want. So before you move, you have to know what you want. What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your health? What do you want out of your business? What do you want out of your work hours? Like, what do you want? And then you make a plan, a retroactive plan on how to achieve that. Now, you don't have to do it in a very big level. You don't have to be super specific, but all you need to do is figure out what is the next step. And usually the next step is clear when you have the big picture in mind. So most people are reactive in life instead of being proactive. Reactive means that when a situation arises, you interact with the situation as if the situation was created by chance. But I don't believe in chance. I don't believe in just this idea of fate. I believe that circumstances are created, shaped, and molded by men and by women. And if you think that it's by random, it's because you don't understand how the world works. Things don't just randomly happen. Things happen because things happen. And if you understand how things happen, you can control and influence things, right? Which we talk about being in control. So you have the ability to control situations. And what you can control is the amount of input that you commit towards a certain skill set or towards a certain work ethic. So once you understand that that's kind of the name of the game, then you play accordingly.
And this is Luke's Instagram here, guys. So you could go follow him as well. Go support him. And Capital Club will be open, I guess, soon. So when it's open, you can hit him up to jump in there as well. Pretty cool Instagram page.
Yeah. So actually go down. I'll tell you a little story. You see the NFT, don't click on the NFT, go right on top of it, the boat. Okay. So this was, so the title says, look at me. I am the captain now. So if you scroll to the right, I made a prediction about Luna. And this is when I opened up my Luna short. Starting price was $102. And I basically posted this on my Instagram story because I realized that Luna was a scam and I called the Ponzi close to an all-time high. So it went up to I think it went up another like 12 or 15%, and then it dumped to zero if you continue going. And I basically made a public call with a $50,000 short.
Damn, this aged so well, bro.
Ponzi short.
Aged beautifully. And my $50,000 bet turned into 2.9 million in 5 days. So
damn,
there you go.
Work smart, not hard.
You know what I realized about money and wealth and success? Like, you think you know everything about money, you don't. There's things that you don't know, other people know. And if your ego to say, if your ego is like too much to bear, where you can't even like say, you know what, I'm gonna humble myself and ask for advice, then you lose. Because guys, you don't know everything. Like, you think, okay, for example, I know about Instagram, I know about marketing, I know about like, of course, YouTube, but like, I don't know everything. He might know more than me, he might know less than me. The point is, if I don't ask a question, I may not know. So my thing is like, he knew what was happening, for the future as foresight. Hey man, you never know. So That's what I gotta say. Everywhere I go, I see his
agree
face.
with you. I agree with you. That's Do Kwon. Shout out to Do Kwon. Thank you for making me money. So what I would say to that is, I get a lot of comments usually saying, oh, well, he got lucky, right? You got lucky. I mean, does it matter whether you got lucky or not? I prefer being lucky and retired than unlucky and fucking working.
Facts.
The thing is, you call it luck because you don't understand what I know. You couldn't even fathom the information that's inside this fucking brain, right? So because you can't fathom it, you think that it's luck, and it's not luck. It is by design, and that you can create a life by design if you put in the work, you put in the hours, you do your research, and you dedicate yourself to learn what the peasants don't know.
Facts. Guys, like the video, man. We dropped some heavy game on this
Facts,
show.
bro.
Sub to the channel, man. 100K on the way. Guys, I want you to go back as well to the main channel, right? And I want you to look at the prior vlog we did in Romania, because that was legendary, guys.
That was a great time.
I want to see that video
We
again.
first met in Romania, and that, come on, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw you, I was like, bro, who are these guys? Why are they in the Tate House? I'm like,
It was random for
yeah,
you?
because I'm like, why are they here? Like, who are these niggas, bro? Right? And I'm like, no, I'm kidding 1,000 with you, right? Then I'm like, cool. Let me hear what they gotta say and listen. And the more I listen, I'm like, damn, they're dropping some gems, they're showing some love, and it's like, hold on a second, health, fitness. Let me listen to me, because I don't know that much about health and fitness. I mean, I know some from Myron, but like, I don't know everything. And guys, that was a freaking adventure. So this one hit 104K views, guys. Crazy.
No offense, KFC. I know KFC is different here and stuff like that. KFC, Taco Bell, all this shit, bro. It is designed deliberately to destroy you. It is tools.
I love how I'm talking. I love how I'm talking about KFC right next to Tristan. For their birthday, they went out and got KFC to reminisce the good old days. Shout out to Tristan, bro. Shout out T. Shout out T.
Shout out Tristan Tate, man. The real top G.
Hilarious. That's why I eat a lot of Michelin star restaurants and things of this nature.
Yeah, bro. I flex at restaurants, bro.
Organic cannabis and things of this nature. If it wasn't done with love, why would I consume it? If it's done for profit, right? That's why I don't vape. These fucking Chinese shops, it's all profit. I would never touch something that's all for pure profit. If it's not done with love, care, and excellence, these are fucking G's.
Cigars are great.
Nice little Cohibas in hand.
So that's one of my criteria. It's like, bro, it needs to be made with love.
Fire, bro.
I think that's a pretty good standard, Fresh. What do you think?
I think so too, man. But yeah, guys, go back and watch this, man. This is a great vlog, man. 24 minutes of
Check it
pure
out,
gems and
guys.
games, man. And thank God that
It's good content, bro. It's packed with a lot of information.
Oh, did you get a nice little?
Oh, so fun
freshed
fact.
up?
Yeah.
In Romania, before you get a haircut, they actually wash your hair first. I was like, what the?
They don't do that here in Miami.
No, they don't. Dude, they wash it before and after. I'm like, bruv. So the top G.
Stop it, man.
Yeah, guys, go check this out.
And this is something I'm big on entrepreneurship, bro. Is like health and wellness, dude. Because it's like Tristan just said, bro. If you ain't alive,
You fucked up.
So okay.
And people are like, but you're smoking a cigar, right? And that's people's argument is you're smoking a cigar. It's not about the issue isn't the cigar. The issue is the lifestyle, right? The lifestyle that propagates the cigar smoking on a regular basis. That's the issue. The issue is when you form bad habits. Smoking a cigar isn't the issue. The issue is when you have compounding toxins in your body that you're just building up for decades and decades and decades. That shit will play out and manifest in your life. We talk about fat not storing energy, but fat also stores toxins. So for all these people that are extremely overweight, your body is storing a ton of toxins and you have to be able to get rid of that shit. So that's why we're big on this entire life message of developing self. Nothing else matters. What else is there to do? What you're going to make more millions?
What's very interesting is the dichotomy of how people will want to level up in video games, but don't want to level up in real life.
That was me. Dude, I would play games
same, bro.
all day, all night. Dude, I spent my whole summer as a kid playing online games like Cabal, Last Chaos, Dragon Quest. And I was a top player, bro. Like, niggas feared me, bro. Plus 15 weapons, bro. Ultimate armor. But then I was like, bro, I wake up the next day in real life, I'm like, damn, I'm still skinny as hell. I'm not in shape, and I'm still at square one.
Yeah.
So it's like I level up in the game, but like in real life, I'm still a loser. So you're right, bro. Leveling up in games is cool and all, but it's real life that really matters.
It's a distraction. There's a guy, I believe his name is Yuri. I don't know his last name, but he works for the World Economic Forum, which we know is designed to destroy humanity. And he talks about the way to kind of manage the useless people in societies through drugs and video games.
Damn, that's powerful. Daquan says thoughts on trying to become a successful YouTuber. So I can answer this one, bro. Alfred, bro, keeping 1,000 with you, most people are gonna fail. Not because you're not good, but it's because there's so much competition out there. You have to stand out. But the biggest thing, and me and Myron preach this all the time, is being consistent. Guys, you could have the best gameplay, the best setup, the best equipment, the best lifestyle. But if you just post once a month, once every 2 months, it won't go nowhere. You got to be consistent. So every week, you're posting at least 2 to 3 videos because guess what? YouTube rewards consistent posting because it puts you in the algorithm and puts you for recommended videos and so on and so on. So with YouTube, guys, you have to be consistent, 1. And I would say 2 is be unique in what you do. So for example, there's a method of YouTube growing where you follow someone's proven method, like for example, Gold Digger Pranks. You do as well, you're gonna get views. Problem is, once that fizzles out, that face fizzles out, like that whole like trend, what are you gonna do next? So my thing is, we're all good at one thing or another. You're good at e-commerce, you're good at health, fitness, crypto, biohacking as well. I'm good at Instagram, YouTube, marketing. Cool. Now with that skill that I've acquired or like my knowledge, I can share that with YouTube because guess what? Most people don't have that knowledge itself. So that's how you can stand out and be unique. But my thing is, guys, once again, number 1 thing is be consistent. So
you know, it's very interesting. It's what you said is consistency, but it can also translate and apply to different areas of life, like learning the right data points in terms of information. Very interesting because Luke and I were hanging out with a friend, and a homeless man approaches us and asks us for money in a very
was it there or no?
No, this was in Barcelona.
This was in Barcelona. And Luke said, you know what's the difference between
So I was talking to some drop shipping, some e-commerce kids,
Yeah.
and we were talking about this idea of this homeless, not this homeless guy, but this guy that's like selling beads and stuff on the side of the street comes up to us, and he's charismatic and all, and he's like, "Where are you guys from?" And he tries to sell us a bead for €2, and we're like, "No, I don't need this shit. It's garbage, right?" So no, thank you. We don't buy it. And I look at the drop shipper who's sitting across from me, and I was like, okay, you are doing basically what he's doing, but you're doing it on the internet to a lot more people, and you're advertising. What is the difference between you and him? Just the information that you have. That's it. So your job right now is to fucking unlock information.
Yeah.
That's what the system wants to keep you away from: information and community. They want to keep you away from truth, and they want to keep you isolated, making you feel that your problems are just your own, that nobody's experiencing what you're experiencing, that you are the center of the universe. Depression is centered around usually me and how you perceive things. But when you can take an exterior approach and you look at a macro view of the world and you gain some perspective, right? Perspective is clear. Then you start realizing that things aren't as bad or aren't necessarily the way that they're portrayed to be. So you can have a lot of control in decision making, but you need to be able to retrain yourself. You need to be able to re-educate yourself, and you are going to be indoctrinated either way. The question is, who is going to indoctrinate you? Is the system going to indoctrinate you, or are you going to be the one that says, I will indoctrinate myself with what I want to become? And you force yourself through self-indoctrination to go through a process where you automatically become somebody new.
Powerful, man.